David. Well, your speech a little shorter. I thought I'd bring my speech. No, I'm just kidding. This is not. This is a lot of other stuff in here. But I did have a few notes that I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget because this is such an important event. And let me just say, congratulations first of all. This is my first time to see it. I was here for the groundbreaking a while back, and was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
And it's amazing how it's changed and what's come out here. And let me say I'm glad to have my wife Caroline with me today. She's back there. She wasn't here at the groundbreaking, so I was telling her about it on the way over. And then, of course, I've got 2 or 3 folks from my staff that are here. Carson Clark, who is our communications director, and Will Grice, he works out of our office here in Jasper, and then of course somebody that everybody in Nauvoo knows is Chris Lawson, and I've learned that everybody knows him as Christopher Lawson. And, of course, Chris has been with me for a long time, and now my chief of staff in Washington, and so we're all honored to be here and to be here for this event, and especially for this day that has been sort of a long time in coming. And of course, I know that there were some restrained conditions on the old place, and that's probably just put it lightly there, because of some of the situations that were in the past, and this was long overdue. And so when this was brought to our attention that there was really a need in the community, then I was more than happy that I could try to step up to the plate. And we were able to secure $725,000, I believe it was, in an earmark for this particular facility. But it has been a partnership. This is not something that I'm always careful to say that Washington can always be a help to come in and be of assistance, but it's really the community that really makes it happen. And that's why sometimes earmarks get a bad rap sometimes, and when they say, well, you're getting money for a certain area, well, everybody here pays taxes, and the way that I look at this thing is that everybody's paying taxes to the federal government, and we want to make sure that we get our fair share back from Washington. And so when the opportunity came along to try to get $725,000 for Navuoo, Alabama, that was I thought a great investment, because this helps in the health care of the people in this area. And I know what you serve between 2,000 and 3,000 people a year that's probably come through here.
Oh, here in Nauvoo?
Yeah.
Probably about 2,000, maybe 8,000 times a year.
Yeah, and this will allow you to expand by over 1,000, I would assume, in this area.
Yeah.
So this is really, and just coming in here today, and just was talking to the mayor, and Mayor, let me say it's good to be in Nauvoo. I saw you here somewhere. Where are you, Mayor? He's outside. Okay. Well, I know he's worked hard on this and been very diligent in trying to make sure that we move this program forward as well. But yeah, go on in, Mayor. I've just recognized you, and I know you've been very excited about this project and been very helpful in working on this. And just want to say thank you, and of course all the people, the council, and everybody locally that's worked on this. And but this is one of those assets that really will make a difference for the community. And when you look at trying to make investments, and of course, as you know, in Washington, there's not unlimited amount of money, and we certainly have a debt that we have to be concerned about. But you want to make sure that the investments that come out of Washington, D.C. is something that will make a difference. And so much of the time in Washington, D.C., they forget about rural communities. And growing up in Winston County, I'm from Haleville. I grew up in a rural area. I grew up in a rural community, and so I know that we've got to make sure that we don't just take care of the large cities across the state and across this country, but making sure that the Halevilles and the Navuos and the areas like the Boazes, Alabama, that I represent, and areas like Fife up in DeKalb County, those areas are something that that are not forgotten. And hopefully I've been able to be a champion for rural Alabama and rural America as well, because like I said, it's so important, because it's really the heart and soul of what this country is all about. So there's a lot of people here like David to thank, and just thank you, David, for your tenacious work on this and your foresight and your helping us work through this as we've been moving forward on it. But of course, Megan Medley in my office has done a great job in trying to shepherd this through from our Washington office. She couldn't be here today. She wanted to be here today, but a lot of folks in my Washington office were really working on this to make sure this happened today. But I want to be here just to say thank you for the work that y'all do serving this community, and just say congratulations. And David, look forward to the ribbon cutting, and I'd like to then turn it over to your new state senator and Matt Woods, who is just I guess would have been about a month.
A couple weeks.
I was being gracious for the month, so yeah, 2 weeks. He has been elected. Of course, he served as state representative and served this area well, but I know looking forward, and the area that I represent is a lot of the area that he represents outside of this area as well. So look forward to working with you, Matt, and congratulations on your position now, and look forward to working together and how we can make rural America and rural Alabama, as someone in Washington like to say, make it great again. So anyway, thank you, God bless, and again, let me turn it over to Matt, and if you would say a few words.
Sure, thank you. Thank you, Congressman Aderholt. It is an exciting day here in Navuoo, and I am just honored and privileged to be here with you today for this really, really wonderful project that we've all been looking forward to for quite a while now. I think about Alabama, where we rank in a lot of things, healthcare and healthcare outcomes being one of them. A lot of our polls, we show a little lower in the rankings than we want to be. But that's not because we're just naturally unhealthy. A lot of times that's because we just don't have access to quality healthcare or reasonable services. And so I'm excited about what this clinic represents here in Navuoo and West Walker County and the surrounding region, because it's going to help bridge that gap between the access to care. And so I'm excited about that. A lot of folks have been mentioned that need to be mentioned, and I don't have a list of all of them. I didn't come that prepared. But I do know that we need to thank Congressman Aderholt for fighting hard to bring back tax dollars here to this district for this project. Could not have happened without him. Let's give him a hand. So many other folks, as I look around the room, I see the foundation represented here. They had a huge hand in this. Honda Jasper somewhere back in the corner of the room. Saw his name on the list. The Daniel Foundation. A lot of private entities and individuals who wanted to remain anonymous, that cared about this project and wanted to see it come forward, that will not be named, but had an interest in seeing this happen. One other group that's here today that is dear to my heart, one that I get to be a part of the budgeting process through Montgomery, and that is Coaco. The RC&D Council also participated in this project with $10,000, I believe, so we're appreciative of that. They do a lot of other projects across our county. They want to be investing in this one, so that's important to me, and I'm happy to be able to support through that process as well. At the end of the day, this is going to help improve the overall quality of life. It's going to improve the health of this community, and it's going to make everyone a little bit better for having this here in this area. To the Capstone board and to the leadership of Capstone, thank you, David, for your vision and for all of your collective thoughts about being here. You had to be intentional about this project and had to push hard to make it happen. So thank you for your willingness to serve this community. I want you to know that I will partner with you any way I can to help make this a successful venture. I know you're going to be, because I've seen you operate all over this county. Y'all do a fantastic job. And I just want to say God bless to this community, this town, the folks who work here at Capstone. May God bless you in your efforts to serve this community. And at this time, I'll turn it back over to Dave.